It's a blessing to welcome on one of the top-ranked players in 2023. He's at Oak now as one of the star players. And Caleb Foster, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Well, take us through this. It's been a crazy, hectic time for you. You made the big move, went to Oak as a sophomore, and you've been playing a significant role in this team so far. Just take us through how you're feeling about the season so far.
Coach Smith really put his trust in me. So I mean, I tried to take that and just run with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's pretty much how I feel. He put his trust in me, and I'm just trying to make him proud. Follow through what I told him I could do. Just follow through what I told him I could do, basically.
Take us back a little bit. You're coming off an incredible freshman season, and the opportunity approaches to come to Oak Hill. How'd that come for you? How'd you get to know Coach Smith? Just kind of take us through the whole process of you transferring out to Oak Hill.
So I was working out over quarantine, and yeah, and then Coach Smith had just called my dad looking for. He said he needed a point guard. Over the years I've been watching Oak Hill and all the great things they've done over the years. So I mean, it was pretty much a no-brainer. And Oak Hill is a spot that I wanted to be at.
And it's not always common for a guy at your age to head out to that early on, especially to have the role that you're having. As you said, Coach Smith's coached some of the greatest players we see in the NBA today, some of the top point guards. And you're joining that discussion now. So, kind of take us through this. How have you learned to embrace this role as being possibly the next great NBA or at least high level college guard from Oak Hill?
I mean, I'm just trying to just get better every day, and yeah, that's pretty much just have fun what I'm doing, do keep doing what I'm doing, have fun with it, and and just get better. That's pretty much it.
Discuss Coach Smith a little bit because he obviously is an incredible coach, one of, if not the best high school coach of all time. What's it been like just taking in all the knowledge he's giving you? Just what's it like being around him?
He's not what you think he is. He's a chill coach. He's gonna put you in the right position to win the game. But he's not gonna yell. He's not gonna raise his voice. If you just not doing what he tell you, he's gonna just sub you out and not play.
When you're just talking with him, has he discussed some point guards that they kind of remind him of that you think you kind of play a lot like?
He trying to get me to play just fast and
Mhm.
like Brandon Jennings, they play fast. I Lawson and Cole Anthony, they all play fast. So I'm trying to speed up my game.
Just the overall jump coming from a high school level, it's great and all, but we know taking this next jump when you're playing against juniors and seniors that are the top of the top guys, playing against Sunrise, Montverde, Compass, the list goes on. How have you adjusted to that though? How have you kind of got used to playing at this level?
I don't really look at the high rankings, like teams that been ranked and all these players. I just go out there, stay calm, and try to do what I can do just to win the game. Not trying to get caught up in all the hype.
That's something a lot of guys talk about you, and when watching it's kind of clear and obvious too. You play with a lot of poise. You don't get distracted. You don't talk even too much on the court. How have you kind of learned to embrace that personality on the court?
Pretty just came from my dad. I mean,
Hmm.
he's a real loud guy, and I just trying to. I'm really relaxed. He always preaches to tell me don't get nervous, don't get too rattled. Even when you playing good, don't get caught up in playing good because you can once you keep celebrating, you can snap back out of it and make a bad play if you lose your head.
And when you're looking at some of these teams you've gone up against, I mentioned some of the big games, but so far, what game would you say has been your favorite one?
Um, I would say probably the Sunrise game. I
Hmm.
played I played extremely well, but even though we lost, we really learned a lot from the game and we bounced back.
And overall, obviously, you guys want to be the top team. You guys are trying to compete for that spot, but you guys are an extremely young team right now. There's only, I think, one or two seniors on the team. Most of you guys will be returning for 1 or 2 more years next year. How special can this team be, though, if you guys can all stick together for your junior and senior year? What can you guys accomplish in the next couple of years?
I feel as if we could be the number one team in the country next year. Like we're just building our chemistry, getting to know each other and stuff. So I think big things are coming ahead of us.
One other guy I know that's in your class right now, Justin McBride. He's a big time player too. Discuss your guys' bond.
I mean, I just getting to know Justin. He's very cool. We obviously we know we're gonna be with each other for 2, 3 more years. So we just building our relationship. That's gonna be my running mate.
There is one guy we know that's the kind of the star of the team right now, and that's MJ Rice. He's really blown up recently. We all saw him as a top guy, but he's not playing like one of the top guys in the entire country right now. What's it just been like learning from him and playing alongside him?
Yeah, my man is just a dog. He's just a grown man out there. He gonna get it. He gonna go score at all costs. And he just help us win basketball game. It's a joy playing with him and learning from him.
Everyone that joins these big super teams always discuss the maybe the biggest thing for you guys are the practices. You go up against these guys day in and day out. How has that pushed you?
Yeah, I feel like I've been getting better since like the practices is much harder.
Mhm.
Like not like my old school where I can just like relax during practice and still kill. I mean, I got to bring it every day or I'm gonna get embarrassed.
Your first day at Oak Hill, that very first practice, what was that like for you? Was it challenging for you? Was it hard? Were you expecting it to be like that? Just kind of take us to that first practice.
First practice, oh, I was dead because we did a whole bunch of running, jumping, and all of this. But I knew I was up here for one reason and to get to college and play, hopefully professional. So that's what pushed me through it.
Who's the guy you typically are going up against during the practices?
My boy Cam Carter,
Mhm.
dog, senior, fast. Really learned a lot from him for playing like almost the same position.
Another aspect to your game that is very incredible for you, especially at your age, is that you are a three-level scorer. You get to the rim at will. You're a mid-range jump shot guy, and also you can space it out, shoot a three at a high clip too. How have you learned to become so balanced on the offensive end?
Just working on my game. I mean, my dad told me from a young age, um, you gotta be able to score at will, score on all three levels. So I mean, when I'm working out, that's what I pretty much work on.
You had 6 or so months during quarantine, like a lot of the country did. How did you use that? What was the biggest things you keyed in on and focused on during quarantine?
Um, Actually, I got a private gym that I go to, so I really didn't miss out on much. I'm just going and getting shots up every day, and coming back home chilling, getting you're not seeing your family every day like you going to school as much. So I mean, me and my family, we really embrace that time together.
And that's a huge thing I know a lot of guys discuss that you guys as athletes are constantly traveling when it's not COVID. It's kind of a hectic time for basketball players. How was it just kind of being able to settle down a little bit, be around family? What was that like?
It was definitely different, but it was fun at first. But it got old. I'm ready to get back on the road and start playing again.
Hmm. Now, long term for you, do you think you're going to turn into a pure point guard? Do you think you're going to kind of be a combo guard, shooting guard? Where do you see yourself kind of developing into?
Um, I mean, I think I could play both one and two. So
Mhm.
probably like a combo guard. If I'm playing with somebody else, like a guard, I can move to the two. Just being more versatile.
The past couple of tournaments really have blown you up recently. A lot of people have started to get attention to you. What's it been like though? How have you handled getting all this attention on you? More and more people talking about you. How have you handled that?
I just try to, like as my dad said, I just try to keep level head and keep working because I got so much stuff to work on. I mean, I don't think I'm near my full potential.
Right now, you're averaging 13 points or right around that, 5 assists, couple rebounds per game, couple steals. Are you happy with that? Do you think that's what you can get done for this year, or do you think you have a lot more to kind of grow in for this year?
Oh, this is just the first year. I'm sure that next year gonna be different, a lot different. Me scoring more assists. I'm just trying to build up each year.
Absolutely. Well, maybe the biggest thing for you is obviously going to college eventually, and you have started to add some offers right now. Talk about those a little bit. Who's showing the most interest? Who you kind of talking to right now?
Um, I mean, I got offers from Virginia Tech, Texas A&M, Wake Forest, Clemson. I mean, they're all great schools. I'm blessed to have all the offers. I don't really have a favorite
Mhm.
right now, but yeah, I'm blessed. I'm just blessed to have all the offers and interest that I have.
Go to that very first day. That first offer comes in. How'd you learn about that, and what was your reaction?
Um, my coach told me to call the coach out of the
Mhm.
blue, and I'm like, what? And then I'm at the lake, and I'm on the
Mhm.
boat, and I call him, and he just told me um, they were gonna offer me a scholarship, and I didn't think it was real.
Who was the first person you told after you heard about it?
My mom, my parents, both of my parents. Yeah.
And as you said, these are all big offers for you only being a sophomore and not really having a full AU season two, to have Virginia Tech, to have Wake Forest, A&M, Clemson, all already offering you. So what does that feel like?
I mean, I'm blessed to be in the position that I am, but it's a lot more work. I have a lot more work to do.
Absolutely. Well, you still do have quite a bit of time to really come down to that decision, but when that time does come, what do you want in college? What are you looking for in one?
Um, in a college, I just want somebody who wants me for me, not want me to do like come out of my game to do something else that I'm not used to.
Is there a certain player that be an NBA or college player that you kind of model your game after, or even you maybe compare yourself to?
Um, as you probably know, Steph Curry had called me the other day, so yeah, I look up to him, and I also play on his AAU team. So yeah, I'll probably say Steph Curry. I'm not on this level yet. Me and his game not similar, but
Mhm.
I'm watching him. I'm watching him.
The thing about Curry is that we know he obviously is great both on and off the court. How have you kind of learned from that, both seeing what he's able to do in the community, off the court, but also what he does on the court?
He's special on the court and off the court. I mean, it's like he's not even famous for real. I mean, he's equal to everybody else. He carries himself like he's the same as everybody else. He's not. He doesn't let his fame get ahead of him.
What's the biggest advice he's given you so far?
He just told me to keep working every day, work on my jump shot, and we probably gonna get together after the season, and I'll go out to the Bay and we're gonna work out and stuff like that. Hang out and work out.
When was the first time you guys started talking?
It was just actually this week.
Okay.
He called me early this week, and yeah, I was starstruck. Didn't even know it was him.
So you get that call come in. What was your original reaction? Did you believe it was him at first? Just take us through that first call.
Um, he had called me, and me and my teammate were actually playing Madden, and he had called me, and I didn't even know. I wasn't gonna answer because like it's a like a number from across the country, so I'm like this might be a telemarketer. So someone told me to answer, so I answered, and I was like hello. He's like this Caleb Foster, and I'm messing around. I'm like no, and
Mhm.
then it took me a minute, and he was like, and I was like hold on, this is Curry, and then I started freaking out after that.
That's awesome. Well, going back into college a little bit, let's kind of discuss the programs. Obviously, you can't have the full relationship yet. They can't text you. It's probably not as frequent talking yet. But from what you know about Virginia Tech, they're a ranked team right now, playing at a high level. What do you like about them?
I mean, yeah, great school.
Mhm.
I'm blessed to have them offering me, want me to come to their school. But yeah, they're just a great school, just like all the others.
A lot of schools you have right now are also teams that are successful right now. But when you talk about a school like Virginia Tech or any program that's winning games, having success, how important is that to you when you look at your recruiting process?
Yeah, I really want to. I want to go to a winning program. I don't want to go to a losing program. Um, yeah, I don't really like losing, so I want to go to a program that's gonna put me in a situation to excel, win and excel. Hopefully, make it to the next level.
Another program I'm hearing a lot of guys have a lot of buzz about is Wake Forest. Everyone seems to like Coach Forbes and what that program is building. But take us through your thoughts on Wake Forest. What do you like about them and Coach Forbes in that program?
They're another great school, winning, and they got a bright future ahead of them.
That is playing the ACC, and that's a conference I know a lot of guys tend to like. Could you see yourself playing the ACC, and what's your thoughts on possibly playing in that conference someday?
Oh yes, sir. That's my dream. That's my dream to go play in the ACC. Can't wait. Hopefully, I had an opportunity.
Without a doubt. Well, another big program is Texas A&M. Everyone loves Coach Buzz Williams. He's a great coach, great caring guy too. But what do you like about them and Coach Buzz?
Coach Buzz, he's a great coach. He was actually the first head coach that I ever talked to. Um, but yeah, I mean, their program, they're building their program, and I'm blessed to have them offer me.
Discuss maybe your dream coach. We know a lot of characteristics can go into that, but if you can make up a dream coach, what would go into that? What's his play style going to look like? What's his personality type? Just kind of discuss your kind of dream coach, what that would look like.
Um, a coach that is he's gonna get on you, push you to make sure you do what you do, put you in a situation to excel, and help you. get the connections that you need in life. Um, on the court, I would say like a coach that we moving the ball, a big extra pass is a big thing. Space the core out, a lot of ball screens. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
The last school you have an offer from right now is Clemson, another big time program. But what do you like about them?
That's not too far from my house, actually.
Mhm.
It's down the street. They got a great football program, great atmosphere down there, just like all the other schools.
And they do heavily recruit the Carolinas, both North and South Carolina. What would it be like to go to a program where you play with guys that you've either heard about or you've seen or even played with?
Yeah, that's big. You know, building chemistry. I feel like chemistry off the court it helps on the court. So yeah, I mean, I want to go somewhere where the chemistry is strong because that's what winning teams have is strong chemistry.
Another attraction for guys is the potential of teaming up with somebody. Are there guys in your 2023 class or just anyone in general that you've talked about possibly teaming up with?
Not yet, but I'm sure talks are gonna be had in the future.
Who would you say is a guy that you think you play really well with or you've enjoyed playing alongside through AAU, high school, OKO? Who would you say are some of those guys that you play really well with?
Um, my teammate Cam Carter played extremely well. And we're really close. Yeah, that's my dog.
And rankings aren't the biggest thing, but I know for some guys, just seeing your name there, getting that recognition can feel good. What was your reaction when you first saw yourself come in the top 25 on Rivals recently?
Um, I didn't think it was real, also, but I'm blessed to have the opportunity. But I got to keep working because I got a lot of stuff to work on.
You are from North Carolina, and that is the place that I personally think might have one, or if not the best 2023 class in the country. You guys are loaded with underclassmen, especially. But how special is the future of North Carolina basketball?
Yeah, we're the hoop state. You know, all our players up here are dogs. Yeah, it's where it's at in North Carolina.
If you could put together a team of 2023 guys from North Carolina, maybe 9, 10 guys, who's on that team?
Um, Rob Dillingham, Aiden Holloway, me, Jaden Young, Mikey, Trey Green, Jalen Curry. Yeah, all of them.
If you guys did all get together at some point, would anyone else be able to beat you guys?
Nah, nobody, nobody.
Absolutely. Well, a few more things before I let you go, one of which is discussing AAU. You're going to remain with Team Curry this upcoming year, but discuss that and how excited you are to get it back out there and play AAU this year.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think we got big things coming for Team Curry, and yeah, I'm just ready to get back out there.
How special can this team be? What's your guys' goals and how far and how successful can this team be?
Um, I want to go undefeated and win UA finals. That's what I think we could do.
Absolutely. Well, one thing I was like discussing to wrap up with is discussing a legacy, and I think all guys want to do that. So when you are done playing basketball someday, what do you ultimately want to be remembered for? What should you do both on and off the court?
When I'm done playing basketball, I haven't really thought about that. Probably like a coach, maybe
Mhm.
coach, and give them the knowledge back to kids younger than me.
In your bio, you say, I'm doing me. Take us through what that means and why you have that there.
Uh, my dad tells me always don't do everybody else does. 'Cause, you know, they can lead you down the wrong path.
Hmm.
So that's pretty much what that is.
Absolutely, man. Well, final thing for you, give everyone your three biggest goals you have set for the remainder of your high school career.
Most definitely national championship.
Mhm.
Um, getting ranked number one team in the country, and probably being signed by next year. Next year, going in my senior year.
Absolutely, man. Well, keep doing your thing. I appreciate taking time to come on today, and I can't wait to see what God got next for you, man. Of
Appreciate you. Thank you.
course, you always welcome on, man. God bless.
Thank you.